Hi, I'm Lillian Carey, and this is Igor. Yes, and Igor is partnering me this evening. One of the reasons that we wanted to dance together here is Igor is an amazing lead and an amazing follow, which is just super cool. So we may switch back and forth. This was a 2-hour workshop sponsored by Northwest Dance, nwdance.net. And we're just doing a little bit of beginning waltz. We started off with basic footwork, where we're just taking nice, easy 6 steps, keeping our feet pretty close to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we talked a little bit about follows. And follows, we want to be able to lean a little bit forward, and we want to be able to reach back from the hips so that our lead feels confident stepping into us. And so we're reach, 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 right as we go through. Once we get into closed position frame, Igor's leaning very slightly forward, and it's as if I'm a shopping cart. We use that analogy. So a shopping cart that's fully loaded, ready for Thanksgiving, you can't just push it, boom, right? It's not going to go. You have to sort of lean in and go, right? So that's what we're going to be looking for, that nice, easy transition. 4, 5, 6, 1. Looks like this. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Good. Now, connections. Some things to remember. Igor's got his arm around my back. My left arm is not reaching up. It's going to close all the gaps. It's going to drop down and land wherever it does. So at no time am I going to be reaching up here or doing one of these. I'm just going to let it relax. My fingers are nice and free. Igor is providing a really nice connection, and I'm settled in a little bit to my left. That allows our feet to pass, right? So then when he steps forward, we're not toe to toe, right? And this connection is just like a nice suction cup. We're creating a nice round connection through here. Follows, I'm also using my back muscles to lift my arms rather than just lifting my arms, right? I want to bring everything up to create a nice connection so that the lead has access to my body. Then we did an outside turn. Hand came up on 5, 6. It's going up on an elevator, not an escalator, because this action is going to say turn, but my right foot might not be free. So the hand comes up 5, 6. He steps forward on count 1. I step around. I close up and take a step. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hand up. I step out, close, and we reconnect nice and easily. All right? Then we do the pendulum, which is a forward and back motion. One of the takeaways from the pendulum is that an object in motion should continue to move in that direction until acted upon by a lead, right? So in this case, in this forward and back motion, I'm going to continue to move until the lead brings me back or until the lead pushes forward. So it looks like this. Forward, I'm still moving, I'm still moving, I'm still moving, I'm still moving. And like a Lego, we're going to do the 6 counts of a basic, then the 6 counts of a pendulum, and then 6 counts of whatever's next. That looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, forward, and back, and something, and the next thing, boom, right? Then we had an outside turn. Hand comes up, 5, 6. Just like before, we can add that to the pendulum. The takeaway here was that it's his body motion that's leading me. So with a pendulum here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the forward motion because he's stepping forward. 1, 2, 3, and now he's stepping back, and that's bringing me back. One of the cool things about that is we're going to use a little leverage problem with this hand drop down to then bring me back, as opposed to manually pulling with that arm. Looks like this. Basic on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pendulum. Hand comes up by 6. Turn. Hand comes low. And basic. All right? Then we started working with crossing figures. We started with our right foot, because that's where leads are going to be starting. Follows actually do end up crossing first with their left. But we worked on the crossing footwork, where we crossed, took a side step, and dropped down. Notice my body is oriented very slightly the direction I'm going. Cross, push off, down, cross, push off, down. So we started this, we just started with doing that footwork in closed position. So we started with the foot on the outside, cross, side, down, and we said this frame here needed to be just a little bit bigger to accommodate this crossing footwork. Then we got in, 3 steps to get in, 3 steps to get out. He is going to step, let's do it this way. He's going to step forward, side, side, go ahead, forward, side, side, and then cross through, and we're into this crossing footwork. So these feet are free, and off we go, cross, and cross, and cross, and cross. We get out of it on the 4, 5, 6. So counting, we'll get in, we'll get out. Ready, and go. Forward, open, and cross, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, and 1. So we bring our partner in, we get in, 1, 2, 3. We get out, 4, 5, 6. And remember, we use the hand on the back to bring them back in front. Then we said, let's do this from an open position. And one of the key takeaways was leads keeping your arms up and keeping this really small container. Takeaways for follows is keep your orientation toward your lead. Looks like this. Forward open, pass, pass. Notice my chest is oriented toward my lead. We really like this because if the lead just turns the body, I can follow it, and back in front, and back to basic. And I think that's everything we did. Great job, Igor. Thank you so much.
Nice,
Great job,
nice.
everyone. Nicely done. All right, and done.